Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn some basics about N.K. Bose. Now, as far as anthropology is concerned, the contribution of N.K. Bose is of utmost significance. He was born in the year 1901 and he completed his masters in anthropology in the year 1925 through University of Calcutta, of course. His complete name was Normal Kumar Bose. He also taught anthropology in Calcutta University. Then he participated in a freedom struggle. Of course, if you can understand that by 1925 our freedom struggle was also on the peak, so he also participated in freedom struggle. Then he was a visiting scholar to University of California, Berkeley, and Chicago. He also acted as a director of Archaeological Survey of India, and he also acted as an advisor of Tribal Affairs to the Government of India, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Then N.K. Bose, as far as his anthropological orientation was concerned, he was attracted by Malinowski and Radcliffe Brown, basically the functionalist and diffusionist. So apart from these anthropological perspective, he was also influenced by Gandhi, Karl Marx, Sigmund Freud, etc., where some people and personality which shaped N.K. Bose's mindset. He called himself as a social historian. He never called himself as some other thing. He called himself as a social historian, an historian who basically understands society and keeps a track of a social events. So that is what was N.K. Bose actually trying to put it into picture and perspective. He brought out some of the field works as far as his anthropological studies were concerned. So he was not someone as an armchair anthropologist. None of the Indians are actually the armchair anthropologists. Most of them have done, all of them have done the field work. So his field work was on Zhuangs in Odisha, which was basically where he was impressed. He was very much impressed by the simple life that the tribals over there, that is Zhuangs, were living. Now, if we also understand his perspective towards anthropology, he was someone who understand that there is a problem and there needs to be solution. So he also focused on finding the problem, that is problem of education in the Northeast Frontier Agency, that is the Northeast region as of now in the year 1966. He also questioned the basis of caste system. He was not someone who actually would consider something great about it, and he also tried to develop the idea of cultural zone. Now cultural zone is a basic zone where there will be interaction between its unit and the central part. Okay, so in this way this whole of a region becomes a cultural zone. He also acted as an editor in Man in India, which was started by S.C. Roy. Okay, so that is something of his fieldwork tradition and fieldwork knowledge. As far as his books are concerned, this person was actually a scholar, right? So he has a vast history of his discussion. So if you put it anything that you can recall, that can be his book. For example, Cultural Anthropology in Simple, Peasant Life, okay, Excavation at Mayurbhanj, then Canons of Orissa, then Social Survey, Tribal Life, Problem of Indian Nationalism, Anthropology, and some Indian problems in India. So these are some of the areas where N.K. Bose have contributed towards his basic life. So in the next video when we meet, we will be discussing about the Iravati Karve, who's also one of the stalwart. So I will discuss about her in her video. So stay tuned.